Hello, this is Danica doing a bunch of stuff for the Scout rank. For Scouts, I'm trying to get a good place to set the phone. Is that good? Okay, can you see me? Yep. Okay, so I have to do a bunch of different requirements, and I'll only be doing requirements 1A through F, 4A and B, and maybe 5. So, requirement 1A is repeat from memory the Scout Oath, Scout Law, Scout Motto, and Scout Slogan. So, the Scout Oath is, go through all my papers. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Sorry, my notebook fell, a bunch of notes. And the Scout Law is, a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. The Scout motto for Scouts of America, not Boy Scouts, is be prepared. The Scout slogan is do a good deed daily. So now I have to explain what, in my own words, the meaning. So the meaning of the Scout Oath is, for on my honor, it's just saying that you pledge, like the Pledge of Allegiance, that you will do this, you will do your best, you will do your duty to God and your country, and it's basically just a baseline for what you'll have to do in Scouts. And for the Scout Law, just being trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent is just going to be how you need to act while you're a Scout, even when you're not at the meetings, just being a Scout in general. Sorry, got a few noises around here. So you have to be able to be somebody that someone can trust when you are a Scout, because you can do big things, like you could help them out with something, and just building trust on yourself so that you can be part of a troop. And being loyal, like doing what the Scoutmaster asks and just being loyal to them. Helpful, just helping however you can. Friendly, and these are all to what you are, and when you are a Scout, and if somebody sees you doing that, then they're going to say, think, hey, she's a Scout, and they're going to think that that's how Scouts act, and you're just being a good example for the Scouts of America. Was I at courteous or friendly? Yeah. Well, I'll just go to courteous. And then you're just being courteous and kind when you are a Scout, just to those around you. Obedient, cheerful, thrifty, all representing what you have to be when you're a Scout and just how you should act. Being brave, if you often face challenges when you're a Scout. I'm guessing I haven't really been a actual Scout. I've just been a Cub Scout. Just being clean, not only just keeping everything in order, but also being clean in your mind. For the Scout Oath, again, for mentally awake and morally straight. Did I already go over this? Whatever. So you're just saying the Pledge of Allegiance again, that you are going to do this when you're a Scout. physically strong, taking care of your body, mentally awake, like taking care of your brain, and morally straight is like doing your duty to God, like doing as He asks, and having a clean mind, like it is in the Scout oath. The Scout motto, be prepared, is just anything could come in your way when you're camping. Like, you should have a pocket knife and water and food in your backpack and snacks, and have the right boots in case it's all muddy or you run into a snake or something. Yeah. And then the Scout slogan, to do a good turn daily, is just, even if it's opening a door for someone, it doesn't have to be something big, just something small, like helping your friend if they need help, or like me and my sister, sometimes I help her out if she asks me to. So you just, even if it's small, you're just having to do a good turn daily. What's the next one? Scout spirit. Scout spirit, and some ways you have shown Scout spirit by practicing the oath, Scout law, Scout motto, and Scout slogan. So Scout spirit for me, but I think that this is it in general, just showing that you're happy and you're willing to be a Scout and doing things that you are supposed to be doing when you're a Scout, and representing it by being a Scout by not messing around when you're doing a outing, and when you're with other troops, and wearing your uniform, and just make sure that you're doing everything right. Like, if you say the Scout law and Scout slogan, and if you go by, and if you live your life by it, then that's doing Scout spirit. That is Scout spirit. That was 1B. Next is 1C. Demonstrate the Scout sign. Scout's sign would be 3 fingers and your arm at a 90-degree angle. And I think that your feet would have to be lined up in some troops, like Troop 360, the boys' troop. And just making sure that you are standing up straight with your 90-degree angle and 3 fingers. Scout salute, which is 3 fingers like this, and you would do this when you are doing the Pledge of Allegiance in your uniform, and then you go. And then next is the handshake, which is left-handed, no matter what, left-handed when you are a Scout and not a Cub Scout. When you are a Cub Scout, we did it right-handed with 2 fingers, or 3 fingers, I'm not really sure. And then your left hand, so it's like this. I can't really do it because I'm one person. But your left hand, and you're going to grip tight. Describe the first class badge and tell what each part stands for. So the first class badge, I can show you a picture of it. 1 second. In the book. Here it is. So this scroll displays this Scout motto, which is be prepared, right there at the bottom. The knot below the scroll right here is a reminder to do a good turn daily. The eagle and the shield up here represents the United States of America and freedom, and a Scout's readiness to defend that freedom. The 2 stars is for truth and knowledge, and they suggest a Scout's outdoor adventures. The fleur-de-lis with 3 points yeah, is in the back, and it represents the three parts of the Scout Oath: duty to God, duty to country, and duty to others. Duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. Sorry. And the first class badge signifies a scout's ability to point the right direction, the right way in art, like a compass in the wilderness. What else do I have to do? Sorry, I'm going as I go along. And that was 1D. 1E is repeat from memory the outdoor code. In your own words, explain what the outdoor code means to you. Okay. My notes is going all over the place. I'm going to pause right now. Okay, so the outdoor code is, as an American, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, be careful with fire, be considerable in the outdoors, and be conservation-minded. So what I think these mean is that, sorry, I'm looking back at what I have to do right there, is that it's just telling you that because you live in the U.S. and because you are a scout, you should be clean outdoors and be careful with fire and everything that the outdoor code says. And just to follow that. And just take care of the wilderness that we have around us. Let's see. Repeat from memory the Pledge of Allegiance. In your own words, explain its meaning. So, I pledge allegiance to, like, as I said before, if you were in uniform, then you would go like this while you're saying it, but I'm not. I'm just in a t-shirt. So it's, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Sorry, don't like having a camera by me. 1 second. Sorry about that. The phone fell. 1 second. Okay, restart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nature, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And 1 second. Gotta look back at what I have to do. Explain its meaning. So, I pledge allegiance. It's like showing that you will do whatever you say after you say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So you're making it to the United States of America. It's, 1 second. And to the republic for which it stands, like the community around you, with one nation under God, like one nation, like the country, indivisible, like you will stay together and you will get through it, with liberty and justice for all, so being fair and not calling other people out just because of their looks or what they do. What else do I have to do? So that was 1F, and I'm done with 1. That was all of the ones. And now I'm going to 4. 4A is show how to tie a square knot, 2 half hitches. Where's my rope? So how you tie a square knot is you take it and you go left over right, right over left, and it will make this, and I think that it ties around something like this, like it usually goes around a pole, but I wasn't doing it on a pole. 2 half hitches. So how you tie a half hitch is sorry, I'm getting the rope. I dropped it. Okay, sorry. So you take like something round, like I'll be using this, a wooden peg, and you take the rope around it. Sorry, I'll just do it and show you it. So you take it around, something round, and then you will take the right side, put it over and through so that it makes this. No, sorry, you go under and through so that it makes this. And then next you go under, no, over and through again, and then you tie them together, then you pull them together, sorry, and then you can adjust it to where you want it to go, like how far or how close you want it to the peg or whatever you're using on it. Making sure it's secure, sorry. And there it is. There you go. And so that's the 2 half hitches. And then next I have to do a taut line hitch. So a square knot, sorry, I have to explain how each one's used. So a square knot is used to tie things, like, of course, every knot is used to tie things. Let me think. Let's see. It can be used for first aid to tie bandages. It's a common knot used in surgery. Some people use it to tie shoelaces and belts and sashes, plastic bags, trash bags, a lot of stuff. And how is 2 half hitches used? Let's see. I'm thinking. Trying to tap into my brain, I can't remember. It is used for several things to tie around an object, and it's part of the clove hitch, I believe. Yeah. And how to do a taut line hitch. How you do a taut line hitch. Sorry, there's a bird outside my window. I'm just gonna pause you so that I can remember. So some uses for a taut line hitch would be tent stakes, and some other stuff. So here's how you do it. You take this and you take the left side and you go under and over, under. Okay, and then next you have to do, sorry, I'm still going. And then next you have to bring it back and do another, and then you can slide it. Slide, slide, slide. And then it will look like this. Give me 1 second, I gotta get it. I really should be using a wooden pole that I should be doing it on. Sorry, I have to redo it. Okay, now that I've done it again, here it is. This is where the pole would be. And there's, as you can see, there's 3 ways that I went around, like 2 on the top, and then I brought it down and I went another on the bottom, and you can adjust the lengths. And there's the taut line hitch. What else do I have to do? Show the proper care of rope by learning how to whip and fuse the ends of kinds of ropes. Okay, so I already fused this by putting it above a candle, like not into the fire too much, but not out of the fire too much, like just the tip of the flames. Ugh. And as you can see, it looks burned, so that isn't going to unravel very soon. And I don't have a whipped rope with me right now. I can't find it. I know that sounds like an excuse, but I really can't find it. I did it and I thought it was somewhere and it's not there. So how I did that is I took the rope and I put dental floss around the end, and I give me a second. I'm sorry. Just I'll pause it for you. Okay, how I did it is
out of this twine and just lay it.
Sorry. That was just. Jeez, I can't find a quiet place in the house. 1 second, I'm gonna go. Sorry that I keep disappearing, but yeah, so how you do it is you take like dental floss or a smaller rope. I use dental floss, but I think that the smaller rope is better. And you would take the rope and sorry, I'm not looking directly at the camera. You like make a loop and line it up with the rope, and then you take, like, here's the rope, and then you make a loop with the string, and then you take one end of the string while keeping the other down, and you tie it around the loop, and then tie a lot of times. And then at the end, you have to pull the loop, and then you can take the string that you left at the bottom, and then you put it through the loop, if I can remember correctly. You put it through the rope, why do I keep saying rope? And then you pull it, and then you can snip off the rope. I put a knot in it before I cut it off, but I don't think you have to. And then you just pull both the sides, and then you cut it off. So that's how you whip the end of a rope. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I have to do, but all of 2 says after attending at least 1 scout troop meeting, and I haven't done that yet, so I can't do any of that. And 5, tell what I need to know about pocket safety. And then with your parent or guardian. For 6, 7, join the troop, and while working at Scoutmaster Conference. I can't do that, and there's a lot that's gonna have to wait till after the COVID stuff. So just thanks for helping me. Bye.